Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome back to Enigmatica 6, live with Light. Sorry for the extended silence there right at the beginning. I forgot to turn on my post-processing. Hey there, Mac. And it looks like there's nobody on the server, so nobody will get hurt if something goes terribly wrong. Yeah, I can do all sorts of things. So there was some time, pretty sure it was yesterday, might have been Friday, when nobody was on the server. And so, yes, I generated a whole bunch of chunks and got sucked into doing a couple of things. So I made a bit of progress that did not get shown. So I'll give y'all a little walk through that. And yesterday I spent a bit of time in the Nether, and I did a bit of digging while my code ran and while I was waiting for my advisor to get back to me. And so that's what's happening again today. We're waiting on my advisor. And so, when waiting, might as well do other stuff too. Oh, hello, phantoms. So, apparently, according to you, Mac, that means there's somewhere that's not lit up. Does it need to be a full block that's not lit for them to spawn, or is it just something not lit? Like, is it this? No. Oh. Like this air block up here. Maybe. I don't know. And there goes the game. We're back. Okay. Because, like, the blocks around it are fine. Like, everything should be at 8 or higher. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, right, because it should have been right here. I see. That makes sense, then. So yeah, I went around the end a bit and found some really pretty things. So yeah, these blue vines are lovely. They look great, and they are illumination. So if we take off our night vision goggles. Oh, I've got too many bones. You can see it's nice and dark down here. Except for that blue vine lantern thingy. And so I dug this whole place out. It's nice and dark, and nothing can spawn. I'm considering adding more elevators on each side, such I don't have to always come over to this side. But yeah, they look like dandelions. I think they would make really nice lampposts along a road. But it's hard to make sure they're the right height. Yeah, and the fact that the elevators mimic all of the properties of the block you set them to, that's really nice. So, I went to the Nether, hung out in a Soul Sand Valley, got, let's see, 3 full skulls, a little more than 2 stacks of the fragments. Yeah, I could probably put a block above them to limit their height. Probably will work just fine. A bunch of soul sand, 16 gas tiers, a bunch of soul beads that I don't think you can even use for anything. And a bunch of bones. So, relatively profitable trip to the Nether. I also spent a bit of time in the End. I found one of the old-fashioned ender chests on a boat. And got a whole bunch of stuff. So, like the snorkel, let's breathe underwater, because that's totally how those work. Drinking helmet, bunny slippers, 3 dragon heads, a dragon egg. Yeah, I've got the hook hand. I found the crystal shards in the aurora crystals. I found a bunch of really awesome saplings that we're going to plant today. Once I figure out what you can actually plant them in. I got 2 shulker spawners and an enderman spawner. So those are pretty handy. The elytra that was on the ship came with Unbreaking 3 and Mending. And there was a loot chest that just had a plain old elytra in it. And these spawners were in structures in the world, so I still touched those to bring them home with me. Actually, I still touched the shulker ones just to stop them from spawning, but I did the enderman one because that'll be really handy. I got a shulker heart charm, so I could be immune to levitation if I wanted. I'm not sure it matters, because we can fly and we're immune to fall damage. I set this up like this because I don't know if this End Mycelium spreads to End Stone, or if I need... Hello? Like, it looks like it's End Stone underneath of it, but there's other sorts of end things. Wait. I used my silky pick. Ah, it was an illumination block. That's why. Like, why is there no grass in my inventory? It's because it's not grass. Yeah, so there's a bunch of really awesome stuff in the end now. A bunch. Do we have books anywhere? We probably don't. I should probably just make one. Wait, we've got the Akashic Tome. We probably just have the book already. There it is. New paths and new opportunities. A not-so-simple way to return to the overworld. While traveling around the world of the End, you come across ancient ruins. I have seen these. There's a destroyed or not frame of ruined flavolite with 8 pedestals. 8? I thought there were only 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Learn to count, book. These are the remains of the majestic portals that once linked the worlds at the end and the overworld. To activate the portal, you need to recover the frame if it's broken, and place 8, maybe 6, eternal crystals on the pedestals. Ruined Flavolite to recover the frame, and eternal crystals can be obtained by infusion rituals. Okay. Obsidian, pearls, eyes. Makes pedestal. First, you need to craft an infusion pedestal and 8 pedestals of any other type. So, kill more of the locals. Check. Okay, so regular old pedestals, fancy pedestal in the middle. Catalysts on the outside, main thing on the inside. Recipes and JEI. Start the infusion, place it last, or right-click the pedestal. Wait until the ritual is completed, and take the result. Not a whole lot in this book. Okay, so we might work on that. But first, I want to come out here and plant some of those trees. The only question is, where can we plant them that they won't cause a problem? I kind of want to plant them over on this side. Now the question is, can we just... Did I not pick up my chest? Okay. See you when you get back, Mac. We're just gonna plant a couple of trees and see whether or not I can grow them in the overworld. Particularly in grass, or if I need mycelium or endstone or whatever. We'll see how it goes. Should be a big enough place. I have too many things. Okay, so I want to plant the dragon tree right here. It will not. So, can we plant it in endstone? We cannot. Okay. First tree is a failure. Let's move on to another tree. I think right here should be good enough. Let's try that. Nightshade. Nightshade totally works. It is nowhere near as impressive as in the end. Okay, good to know. Next up. Tenanea. Cannot plant in dirt. Cannot plant on end stone. Lacquer Grove. No and no. Ether. No and yes. Okay, sounds pretty good. Where's my helical tree? Thought I had helical tree saplings. I might have to go back into the end to get some. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that one's there, that one's there. Let's try the helical tree over near this bear. Like right over here, I think. Does not work on grass. Ah, does work on endstone. Okay. That one's okay. That's a pretty nice tree. So the ether tree works pretty well. The nightshade's kind of meh. The helical tree's really nice. And now where's my umbrella tree? I'm also pretty sure I got an umbrella tree sapling. We've got the dragon tree, Tenaya, Lacquer Grove. Where's the umbrella tree? Because it's not the Shulkran. There it is. Okay. So now we'll come over here. Try to plant it in the grass. Does not work. Endstone. Does not work. So, we need to go back to the end and figure out where, like, what each of these grows in. Okie dokes. Okay, so the umbrella trees are up here. Not sure about the Laka Groves. And then the dragon trees are all over the place. But the Taeneas are also to the north. So let's head to the north and keep an eye out for all of the other things. Okay, what kind of trees are you? Okay, so these are the Shulkran ward. And we've got the Shulkran Phyllium. Let's grab a little bit of extra. Okay, here's the pink. Pink grows in pink moss. Or at least so it would appear. So let's grab some pink moss to take back with us. Now this place is awesome. Really tall things, really pretty pink colors. I don't know about that light corn. These are the ether trees, yeah. Nope, this is the Laka Grove. Looks like it grows in end moss. What are these? Wet Manger Sponge, huh? Okay, so we got some of the moss for the Laka Groves. Keep heading west. And we find some of the dragon trees, which have shadow grass. Yeah, I know the dark things are trying to get me. Doesn't matter. Okay, and here we are. These guys? What do you grow on? Jungle moss, huh? Okay. Spooky. Oh, look at that. Nice. Okay, so we got the umbrella tree, we got the Tenanea, got the Laka Grove, we got the dragon tree. So we are now ready to go home. giant ice stars in the sky. Got so many cool things in this place. And, like, I'm pretty sure the direction we went at the very beginning of it was the least cool direction we could have gone. Hello, Endermite. Okay. Now back to the plan. We'll be right over here. I'm going to use some shadow grass and a dragon tree sapling. Like, it's really spooky because it's a big tree. Okay, I think we should probably grow the Tenanea close to these cherry trees. Close-ish. I think we chop down this tree and put it here. Oh, and the Tenanea was the pink moss. There we go. It's all fluffy. So that's a real nice place with the Tenanea. Big ol' dragon tree. An okay-sized helical one. The nightshade is kind of unimpressive. I wonder if we can make it bigger by doing like a 2x2. We got this guy. It's the ether tree, I think. Yeah, the ether log tree. And then let's head over into a nice open area. Probably right about here. With the blue moss and the jungle moss and that lovely, lovely umbrella tree. There it goes. Okay, now that is awesome. Let's take off our night vision and see how it looks at night with the illumination at the top. It's so good. The ether The ether tree's lit up too. The nightshade's lit up. The Titania's lit up. Is it the flowers? I've got mail. Not something I need to read, though. Okay, so as one would expect, the dragon tree has no interest in being lit up. I like that the nightshade is illuminated. The ether tree being illuminated is cool. The umbrella trees are amazing. I'm a little surprised that the helical tree isn't lit up, because it's in a relatively fiery biome, but that might just be because it doesn't need to be. Everything else around it is. So I might want to replace most, if not all, of these trees with some of the ones from the end, because they're just gorgeous. And big. Like, they seem appropriately sized next to my ziggurat. Now, I don't know which ones I would really want to use the most of. The dragon trees are fun, but they are pretty dark. I think I like the lit up ones better, even though I'm going to have my night vision on pretty much all the time. But I might just make, like, the 4 different corners, the 4 different lit up trees, if we can get the nightshade to grow bigger. But all in all, they are pretty awesome. So next up, we should go and kill a wither. Where do we kill the wither, you ask? I don't know. I want a nice, flat place away from civilization. We don't necessarily have to come all the way up to the quarry. I'm thinking maybe over here. Maybe in here? Because he can't contain a wither. And I don't really want to fight him in the nether, because bad things happen in the nether. But if we explode a place that's already slightly blasted, like down here, the tundra, maybe you won't notice the damage. Because we don't want to do it over here. We don't want to do it near a village. So I'm leaning towards over here to the east. Let's bring a few just in case it's, you know, super easy. We should also put some of this stuff away. Oh, I forgot to plant the lacquer grove. Let's find a place for the lacquer grove. Thinking right here. Really? Oof. It's big and it's dark. It's pretty, but nowhere near as good as the other ones. Okay, so now we can put away that moss. All of those. Let's grab a bucket of milk just in case. It shouldn't matter. He shouldn't be able to harm us enough for us to need it, but it's better to have it than not. So grab these and those. Okay, now the biggest problem we're going to have is if our projectile doesn't have enough speed to hit him cleanly. It shouldn't be a problem. But if it is, it's a big problem. Excuse me? Hey there, Aiden. Or Alden. Alden Yosh. How's it going? I'm a little confused. Aiden? Looks like Alden. Might be Aiden. Okay, there we go. Hey there, Sandman. How's it going? He's so fast. Lead your target. Lead your target. There we go. And down he goes. We have too many seeds. Where's my Netherstar? Aha! There's my Netherstar. Should probably keep food on my bar. Okay. So that was not a great fight. It took a long time for him to actually aggro on us. Well, we got a Wither Rose, so that's nice at least. Am I planning to go to the end? We already went and scoped out the place and got a lot of fun stuff. We might go again if people want to see it. Okay, we don't need that log. Make some more skulls. You need to see it. It's really pretty in this pack. Oh, sun's going down. Probably don't want to spawn the Wither at nighttime, have a creeper show up behind us and explode us. I was a little early on it. Oh, I already got it. What am I playing Minecraft on? PC. So that was a much better fight. We got him locked onto us pretty quick, and he didn't let go. Something died. Get rid of all these seeds again. Got an awful lot of meadow dirt. Okay, we got our heal up. Let's go again. Oh, that was just a tiny bit early again. Running away again. Why are you going into the sky? Sky is not the place for you. But I can hit you up there, so I don't care. Take that, you jerk. Poor raccoons. They did not sign up for this. Oh, it's just that little bit early. Get back here. What did you show up for? Yeah, it's wither time. Yeah, and we need a couple of wither roses for some of the nether type bees. So we already grabbed 3 of them. And we've gotten 4 nether stars. I think I'll go for 1 more. Oh yeah, I'm certain there are more around. I don't think we need more than 3, though. Oh, that time I was a little bit late. Come here, you jerk. Before you get eaten by that crow. Here we go. 5 stars. And only mild havoc to show for it. I mean, they're still raccoons. They're still pigs. It's fine. Two houses within eye shot of one another. Okay, and a quick little tour in case you didn't watch it back at accelerated speed. We grew ourselves a nice Tenanea, which is pink and glows in the dark. We've got a dragon tree, which is giant and awesome and likely to spawn mobs underneath of it. An ether tree, which is nice and also lit up. The nightshade is a little small, but lit. The umbrella tree is amazing and bouncy. The helical tree is okay, not lit. And then you got the Laka Grove, which is not lit and only kind of pretty. Yeah, 1s and 0s all over it. Interesting texture. Lots of light. Nice color. Oh, and it's getting to be nighttime, so you can see how they look at night. So let's take off our... Oh, we already took our... We never put our thing back on. And so they've got purple shroom lights up top there. Pretty sure. Umbrella tree clusters. There's something that has purple shroom lights. But yeah, the end trees are enormous. And gorgeous. And so I'm thinking what I might want to do is on each of the corners of my ziggurat, make a different big glowing tree forest. And maybe make one of them the dragon tree. So have one that's the umbrella, one that's the ether, one that's the Tenanea, and then if we can make the nightshades grow bigger, we might do that, Otherwise, we might make a super dangerous dark forest out of the dragon trees. So yeah, the Tenonea is probably the safest of the bunch because its vines reach down to the ground, and so lights up okay. Like, not amazingly, but what are you going to expect from a natural grown tree? The ether tree doesn't light up the ground at all. It doesn't reach. And the umbrella tree as well. It just doesn't reach. So, most likely, everything except for the Tenonea forest would be dangerous during the day. But I love the trees. They're so big, they're so pretty. There's the witch over there. There's a skeleton right here. He's got the jukes. So, all in all, the end is awesome. Okay, I think one of the next things we need to do is get the lantern set up on our staircase. Should probably set up some lights over on those two as well. But we should also see what we can do with these Netherstars. Yeah, it kind of desperately needs it. And it's so good with the better end stuff. Blazing Immolation Blade. Aerial interface from Enigmatica to be able to access your own inventory. 6 to 7 dank storage upgrade. Takes 8 Netherstars. Whew. Okay, so we have 2 different immolation blades. The Tier 2 Apiary takes a Netherstar and 4 Tier 1s. Each Tier 1 takes a Netherstar. My spellbook, Netherstar, 3 Emeralds, 3 Ender Pearls, and a Totem of Undying. So we're going to have to cause a raid to be able to get our next book. So Dank 6 plus 8 becomes Dank 7. What does Dank 6 take? Obsidian, easy. Diamond blocks, hard. That's a lot of diamond. That's a lot of emerald. Not nearly as much gold. Redstone's fine. Coal is fine. A dank is more or less a backpack, but I think the storage is just ridiculous. Like, these backpacks, you can wear it on your back and put it on the ground. You can pipe things out of it. Oh, okay, what else do we have? Gravitational modulating unit. Using experimental technology of tremendous energy of antimatter allows the user to defy gravity. 3 antimatter pellets, atomic alloys, ultimate induction providers, and a Netherstar. Apiary level 1, a bacon! Netherstar hook. Which I'm not even certain how you use it. A boss filter allows bosses to walk through it. Okay. Pedestal range augment. a black dragon scale. Immunity to wither, but you need a cracked and a regular dragon scale plus the Netherstar. Everlasting upgrade. Backpack becomes indestructible, can't despawn or fall into the void. Inception upgrade makes it possible to put backpacks into the backpack. Lightning arrow. One Netherstar gets you 4 arrows to call down lightning. We have a much better way of calling down lightning. Tier 3 apiary, Netherstar mycelial generator. Yikes. Shield projector. Fascinating. Jet boots, tier 4. Spawner modification ignores nearby players. Yeah, level 4 apiary is... You need 4 Netherstars plus 4 tier 3 apiaries. Each tier 3 apiary takes 4 Netherstars and 4 tier 2 apiaries. Each tier 2 apiary takes a Netherstar and 4 tier 1 apiaries, which each take a Netherstar and a tier 4 beehive. Oh. Beekeeper. Maybe. Turns into a mycelial reactor. Offering to the gods. A Netherstar and a Spirit of Calling gives you a Hand of Time. Don't know what it does, but it gives you one. Yeah, Netherstar plus a bunch of stuff gets you Nitro Crystals for top tier power. You can theoretically breed Wither Bees with Diamond Bee to make a Netherite Bee. Don't know if it actually works. And then the automated crafting. And then in the Netherstar mycelial generator, 1 Netherstar gets you 9.6 Mega Fee. Yeah, I never really got into looking at the wither killing devices. Yeah, you need to feed a Diamond Bee 8 blocks each. So if you want to make more Diamond Bees, 16 blocks of diamond. But the apiary so this just shows the beehives. You just get 1 honeycomb. Best where the killing chambers use bedrock. Yeah, I kind of figured. So this just shows you getting the one honeycomb from the beehives. The apiaries up that production by quite a bit, where you end up getting several honeycomb per entry up until you get several blocks of honeycomb. Hello, pig. It's kind of looking like this end mycelium is just not spreading. Don't know what conditions it needs, but it clearly doesn't have them. Let's put that meadow dirt somewhere. Oh, right, we're holding carrots. Okay, so that was our fun with the wither. Well, I mean, we've got a lot of bones. Let's try hitting it with bone meal. Seems unlikely. We hit these guys with the spell. The spell does work on those guys. Bone meal does not work. They might need darkness. I don't know if mycelium grows, like, spreads in the light. Hit the block next to it to make it spread? Weird. Ah! Totally works. Does the spell work? Spell does not work. I do not approve. Oh, I got the 4th broken heart piece. I haven't gotten the other ones. Yeah, let's unlock another thing. And yeah, I will totally take more hearts. So yeah, in my explorations, I killed a bunch of things, and it looks like killing things is a great way to unlock these. So just a quick recap. Piggy, you can ride pigs without saddle. Or you can ride it with a saddle, but without the carrot on a stick. Horseshoe can step up a block. Ice Shard. Frostwalker. Mad Piggies. Zombified piggies aggro on enemies attacking me, as if I am one of them. Glass Shard. Cobwebs can be destroyed just by walking on them. Golden Melon. Eating food heals you. Magneto. Right-click to grab items and XP. My Japanese is not good enough to know what that hat is asking. It's good enough to know that you're asking a question. Like, I see that you're saying hello and you're asking a question, but I'm not certain about those two symbols that look like, vaguely like infrastructure and wind. But I'm doing well. Miner's Pick, increase your mining speed. That does nothing for us. The Wizard, witches love us. Ember, set enemies attacking us on fire. Not to be confused with Fire Mine, that does it for things targeting us. And yes, I have my laptop sound up such that I could hear if my advisor sends me a ping. Slingshot, more knockback. Butcher's Cleaver, animals drop bones. Bigfoot, baby monsters are scared. Creepo, creepers targeting us will not spawn explosions. Golden Skull, small chance of treasure bag drop. That one's not as good as it sounds. Sticky Mind, Emerald can't teleport. And Broken Heart, plus 4 health points. That's 2 full hearts. Yes, please. Particularly since a lot, well, a decent number of the upgrades in Astral Sorcery are percentage up, not just raw up. So that's good. Okay, next up, we should probably do something in our basement here. And the first thing I think we should do in our basement is work on getting power, but also some integrated dynamics. And I don't know why this poor rabbit is stuck, but now they are free. So where did we put those blocks of mineral? I kind of figured as much. As far as the Japanese went, but it's hard to be certain. Unless you're certain. And unfortunately, my Japanese training did not cover much in the way of actual useful conversation or kanji. So whatever I had learned is pretty much gone. Where did I put my blocks of mineral? Ah, here they are. Let's get some more of that. We're probably going to need a lot of it, because we're going to make a full storage system out of this stuff. And we're going to be pushing items, fluids, energy, all of that through. And that doesn't seem like the sort of phrase that Google Translate would be wrong about. So I suppose the real question is whether or not that those two characters are Genki, or how are they pronounced in the standard greeting? Because I would imagine it's Konnichiwa Genki desu ka, but I'm not sure. It is Genki. Okay. And yeah, it is Konnichiwa. There's two N's in a row there. Okay. So we got a bunch of this crystal. What do we do with it? Oh, right. The book doesn't work. Let's make one of our own. See if it just doesn't work. Hello? Why did my bench not work? Okay. Apparently the Akashic Tome just doesn't like this book. Okay, so we know how to make the squeezer. We know how to do all this. Yeah, just slam the materials in. So what's the difference between a block of crystallized mineral and a crystallized mineral block? Oh, it was brick. Oh, crystallized mineral brick. Okay. My eyes read what they wanted to read. Okay, so we need logic cables, we need variable cards, and variable transformers. Logic cables, a wrench, variable cards. Input, output. Okay. One of each of those things. So we need redstone, sticks, paper, sticky piston. We're gonna need a good source of slime. Any sort of wood will probably do. Gonna need some of this. Oh, we're gonna need some iron as well. I don't remember if the iron's on the top or the bottom. Okay, so we need a wrench. Probably gonna need to break a couple more of those. Oh, did I need to do something extra to collect these? I do. You know what? I'm just gonna leave those there. I don't really need them at the moment. Okay. Got the wrench. If I remember what that recipe said, it was like this. For cable. Cables for logic. Variable card needs paper. Variables for values. Sticky, not sticky. What was in the middle? Right, sticky, not sticky. Output. Input. Build a logic network with at least 10 connected logic cables. Who cares? Now we're starting to get into the stuff we care about. Okay, we've got various readers. Static light panel. Display panel. Don't care enough about all of those. Redstone writer. Logic programmer. Portable logic programmer. We're going to need these. So, crafting bench and a block. Okay, so portable logic programmer, we can open it up and do logic things. Lots of logic. We'll get there. Okay, so we've got too much stuff. So let's put some of our stuff from the end into our end chest. Do we have anything else from the end to throw in there? I'm going to keep that chorus fruit. We might need it for something. Okay, now let's take a look at things we really don't need to be holding, like 5 rock crystals and 12 doors. Oh, that's a thing we can put in here. These weird cactuses. Okay, anything else we don't need? Silverfish spawner. Cobwebs. Couple of magic books. That's probably enough for now. So let's move some of this around. Okay. Now, if I just had a wither spawner, you say that, but it's definitely a thing you can, Well, it's maybe a thing you can do. I don't know if there's a wither spawn egg. There's gotta be, right? Maybe there isn't. You might have to always spawn them the right way, and if you... Wild Hunt Wither Skeleton. Okay. But if there's no spawn egg, you can't put them in a spawner. You can't catch bosses in... Yeah, you can't catch bosses in the Pneumaticraft trap. So, nope. No wither spawner for us. Okay, so we got a few things. But now we need the stuff that it'll try to put together. So let's try to make those machines first. So, first we're going to need power. And so we need a Furnator. Iron capacitors, dielectric, and a blast furnace. Yeah, wither skelly spawner and then have dispensers. What? A Furnator. Probably going to need more dielectric paste. Means we need more clay, and we need some sand. And a bucket full of lava. So we're going to head back home, grab some spare clay, and a bunch of lava, and make a bunch of dielectric paste, because we're gonna need it. If not now, eventually. Yeah, it's a lot faster when you go over the top. Oh, it's coal, not sand. That's fine. We got a bunch of coal. Pretty sure we also have more coal somewhere else. Yes, it is entirely possible to fill a tank with lava, or a dank, or any number of things with lava, take it with you, but all of the tanks are annoying to make at this point. Okay, this tank is nowhere near as annoying as I thought. 14 buckets worth? Okay, I thought they were all annoying to make, but I was clearly mistaken. How is it that cheap? For 14 buckets worth. How much is the upgrade? Darn cheap once we start the mechanism, but it's not a... I mean, it doubles it. I mean, this takes diamonds, so, like, this one, that's fair. But, come on. That is too cheap for such a good tank. And once you start Pneumaticraft, its tank is ridiculous. Like, the small one holds 32 buckets. And 4 compressed iron. That's not a big deal. That's just 4 iron that you put in a thing that compresses stuff. So it's 10. Holds 14. 1, 2, 3, 4. Off we go. And after we finish what I have planned, we will have infinite lava. It's probably going to be a little slow to generate, but it will be unlimited, given enough time. Oh, you get unlimited lava in 1.17? How do you do that? Is it with a cauldron? Can you put cobblestone in a cauldron and melt it with something underneath? Yes, I play modded Minecraft. Okay. Fernator. Capacitors. Right. I should probably just grab all of the iron, put it in my inventory. How do we make a blast furnace? Furnace and iron and smooth stone! Why is it always the smooth stone? Okay, clay, you're getting plonked. We don't need you yet. So down you go. Smooth stone. 1, 2, 3. You have dripstone stalactites with a lava source at the top, which drips lava, which can be collected in a cauldron. Weird. Minecraft logic for you. Yes, indeed. Okay, so got that. Let's grab some other random stone. To make ourselves a furnace. And then smooth and iron for blast. And then we got everything for a basic furnator. Hardened furnator we cannot make just yet. But that's okay. So we're going to want to get into these three with our system at some point, so we don't want to block any of that. So I'm going to start building our fancy thingamajig here. New fuel slot for furnace. Why isn't the furnace ruined by having a block of obsidian in the fuel slot? Minor details. Okay. So let's put this right here. Grab one of these. Toss it in there. So we're now generating power. Easy peasy. Now, we need to be able to get that power out. So we need an energy importer, which is input and interface. The interface costs an energy battery and mineral, and the energy battery costs mineral and redstone. So we need something along the lines of that. We're going to need a couple of these broken down. So it was a little something like that. And then this as interface. And then input. With one of these to make an energy importer. And all this by putting tree logs into a grape press. Quite so. And then we're going to need our cables. We're going to need a lot more than that. We are definitely missing something, though. We're going to need a variable store, that's for certain. But isn't there some sort of... Like, do you not need any sort of logic core? Can you just make a network without... Like, I know you need the variable store to put things in a lot of cases, but I don't think we need... I don't think we need a core like you do in refined storage. Okay, energy importer. Cable. Cable. We're also going to need to get items into and out of this. So let's make more cables. Redstone sticks and stuff. Redstone sticks and stuff. Do, 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 do. Okay. Because we'll need to be able to put a bucket in, with a bucket with lava in, take a bucket with lava out, and get the energy out. That's what we need for this machine. For this, I believe this will just be a fluid storage buffer. So we just need a fluid interface. So a bucket and chunks. But quickly running out of inventory space. Okay, so another question is, where do we want our globe of zapping? Welcome back, Zandman. Where do we want our globe of zapping? I'm thinking right about here. Wow, we don't have any marble on us. Sandman, no, we are not going to fight the dragon just yet. No one else on the server is ready for it. I think this is a better place for our globe of zapping. And I am way too overpowered for it to be particularly fun without anybody else. So I'm gonna wait until people are ready. Yesterday, I ended up having to come to the rescue with Mr. and Mrs. Frog because there was a wraith named Judy that was really fast and really powerful and killed them several times, and it was unfortunate. Okay, 3 rods, a casing, and some glass. I don't have any regular glass. That's scratched. That's clear. Where's my normal glass? I just want some normal glass. I don't want to have to cook it. But I'm gonna. Fine. I'll cook it. And then we need those for the thing, so we're going to need to make more of these. Yeah, silly story of the cartoon cat. Okay, so now we got the stuff. Let's make that, wait a minute. Let's actually pay attention to the quest line. Don't care about that. We're not making these for a while, so... Okay. Good. We are on the quest line. Where's my zapping orb? There it is. Okay, zapping orb constructed. Now we need 2 of these. Blocks of quartz, huh? And energy cables. Okay, we need to make more dielectric paste already. 3. My clay! My clay has been plonked! It's all of my clay! What am I doing? Three, 2, lava. Yeah, that the coal. Fire for standing torch. Fire for standing torch. L. Yeah, it's weird. Okay, so we are making one of these. Which needs these, which needs that. Let's flatten these out too. Okay. I need more capacitors, which means more redstone, which means more redstone. Let's go. Okay, got 2 of those. Now we need quartz. For the top. Good. We need 2 of these. Right, they don't stack. Hey there, Lucas. How's it going? I've got too much stuff again. Get rid of the cherry planks. Okay, so we've got 4 basics. So we need hardened things to get more. So we're not getting that. At least not just yet. But if we figure out where we're putting this guy, we can put the rods near there, and everything will be great. So we need to bring these all the way down here. And that's going to be quite a few. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Also, can you plonk things on the ceiling? You can! Okay, so we get 3 from each, so we need 5, which means we need about 30 of these. Should be about that much. Plonk on the wall. Every surface is an item frame. Yep. Oh no! Okay. And now we place these. Why can I not place it? Fine. I will place blocks there. Why do I never have blocks? Do you have to place it directly on one of their own cables? Seems you do. Okay. Not a fan, but we can work with it. So we're going to need an energy cell. I'm going to start with basic, work our way up. Okay. Now we need an energy interface. It is pretty amazing. Energy interface. Wait, we have those. Okay, so we need an empty variable card that says always import this energy, which will always store it over in this guy. Theoretically. Where is my energy? It's in these. Okay. It's working. Now this is back to running. So it's generating the energy, sending it down to this guy, who's the buffer, and sending it into these. So that guy right here, and this guy right here will fill up first, and then these two. It's not super fast, but we can upgrade each component of the system as we go. So that is step one. We've got those going. So now we should be able to harden stuff in our zapping orb. Which interface? There's a lot of interfaces here. Oh, and you can change which side it's trying to interact with, regardless of which side it's on, which I think is pretty neat. Okay, so we're going to need 2 more interfaces for this guy. Oh, we should set up our zapping orb. Zapping orb! What is it actually called? Energized steel. Piece of iron, piece of gold. Just so you can see how it works. Piece of iron, piece of gold. Are you telling me I can't zap through the ground? You had better not be telling me that. Because I can just put the thing down here, but I don't wanna. I want to be able to zap through the ground. What's the thing called? Just call it a zapping orb, but it's got a name. Energizing orb. out of range. How dare you? Okay, so it's in range there. Do we have a small pillar we can put it on? Or a small pedestal? Stone cut a block of quartz. I am willing to do this for the aesthetic. I'm gonna go with the bricks. No, don't. There we go. It was just one too far away. And so iron and gold get zapped into energized steel. Huzzah! So they're here, and then the battery's here. And so if we want to link this in, we can just come in from underneath, and no one will be the wiser. Okay, so that's pretty good. Let's plonk that on the ceiling. Let's put this coal away. Put the bread away. Plonk the marble pillar right there for now. Okay, so next part of the plan, we need to have item interfaces. Chest and things. Okay, now we're going to need an input and an output. Okay. Let's grab the logic programmer and a variable card. Can't just right-click the variable card. Okay, so we should be able to go like this and make a variable card that is a bucket. Okay, we have a variable card that is a bucket. How are we doing on iron? We are out of iron in here, but we should still have a stack of it over here. At least. We have several stacks of iron. Good. So we're gonna need an anvil to rename these cards. Wait, do we use an anvil? Do we use some sort of naming device? Labeler! That's what we need. Could a direct fluid connection work? Do you mean into the furnator? Furnators burn burnable things. And so you've got the energy on this side. There is no liquid storage. And so you drop in an item and it adds whatever it adds, and it generates the energy. It's a good thought, though. Okay, so for the labeler, we need a book and quill, black dye, and a feather. Well, I should have all the black dye in the world. But I should have at least one still laying around somewhere. Okay, we have one just laying around. As for feathers, I'm not certain I have it. And so I'm going to go hunt a few chickens. Sheep. Sheep. Cows. Pigs. Chickens! We got chicken, no feathers. Got chicken, no feather. We got a feather! Way to go, us. Was I not supposed to get a feather that quick? Should have used the looting spell. Yeah, I probably should have. Okay, and then labeler. There we go. Empty bucket. Oh, my luck was terrible on it. I see. Okay, so we got that. We're going to need a variable store. Okay, importer pulls from this. And so we put our empty bucket and we take it out from here. Oh, we don't need the variable store because we're not doing any logic. It's just super ultra simple. Okay, so it'll pull the bucket out of this. We need an actual storage to be part of this system. So let's make some storage. So let's make an epic chest. We're gonna need glass. Brilliant. So 6 glass and 2 diamonds. So 10 glass and some gold. 14 glass and some stuff. Or just go straight iron. Oh, that's a silver chest. Okay, so iron chest to gold is gold. But we still need the 6 glass to get to diamond. How are we doing on this aquamarine? 800. Okay. Iron chest is buff a regular chest. We're going to need that gold, too. And then we buff this. And then we grab 2 diamonds. And our glass. Epic chest. And then we need our item interface. Bam. So the diamond chest will open. And so if we put this in here, which we can't, if we fill it with lava, put it in here, it starts it going, and then puts the bucket over here. Brilliant. Now, we grab a lava bucket. We grab our portable logic programmer. And we make... Oh, we don't have a variable thing. Okay. We make our lava bucket into a constant. We label it lava bucket. And so now we go into the exporter, export lava buckets into the system, or into the Furnator. Unlimited power doesn't seem sporting. It's not unlimited just yet. Right now, it's just a Furnator. Our goal is renewable energy that runs on nothing. Well, hardly anything. And by hardly anything, I mean something that costs nothing that will generate its fuel faster than it can consume it. So, we got our Furnator. It's set up. It's running. It should take a lava bucket from here and put it in here. And then once it absorbs this, it'll take it out and put it back over here. So, step 1 is vaguely okay. We are definitely going to need some more machines, though, because right now, it's just a Furnator. Our lava tank isn't even hooked up to anything. We should probably fix that. And so, to fix that, we're going to need a fluid interface, which will likely just be... Oh, right, we looked that up. It's just a bucket in a mineral minecart. So this right here is power! But it's going to be interfacing with stuff from thermal. So we need another bucket in a mineral minecart for a fluid interface. And so we can now interface with this, theoretically. I don't know if it has to be from the bottom. Okay, so now theoretically it should be able to, whenever anything generates lava, it should be able to put it in here. And whenever anything needs lava, it can pull it from here. Theoretically. We're not 100% on that just yet. Never used this automating solution before, so some of it I'm going a little, I don't know. Yeah, so I want to pull from the bottom and to the bottom, because the sides aren't supposed to work on something like this. You're supposed to pull from the top or the bottom. And so I'm going with target side down. It should work. I make no promises. So let's make something that cares. And so what we need is a Magma Crucible. So glass, nether bricks, machine frame, flux coil, invar gears. Oh, goodness. So we need 8 invar, and we've got, what, 7? Of course we have 7. Why wouldn't we have 7? Did we leave any in here? Oh, we did! We're geniuses! I also don't know why the sand keeps escaping. Okay. So, invar gears require iron nugs. We should probably put a couple of these things away because we're not going to need them for a while. Okay. So we got those gears. Now we need coil, golden redstone, easy peasy. Next, machine frame. Tin gear. We got tin, right? Why not? Tin gear, iron, and then, of course, we need glass. Let's just smelt up a stack of regular glass. Tin gear takes tin or nothing. Other options for gear in the middle looks like nothing. And we should still have some nether brick left from when we made the nether brick chest. And then we need one more glass. Magma Crucible. Okay, the Magma Crucible has an item input and a fluid output. So I'm going to put it here. We're going to have the items coming in here, fluid going out the bottom. Now we need 1, 2, 3 more cables. Sticks. No, just one set. Stick. Redstone. Mineral. Logic cables. A 1, a 2, a 3. Now, Mrs. Frog, hello. Okay, so we are going to import a fluid. So fluid, import. So we're going to import a fluid into the system from this Magma Crucible. Oh, it also needs power. Goodness. We're going to need more cables. So I'm going to loop it around. So let's grab more cables. 1 of these, 2 of those, and 6 of these. More cables. Let's put 1 here, 1 here. We didn't need this one here. Also, we cannot walk through them. That's an important thing to note. But we can walk under them here because we've got the overhead room. So we probably don't want to cram the machines too close together. Okay, energy. We want to export. So we grab an export. Energy. Export. So, bam. But we need to turn it on. So come in here, always on. Okay, so our machine is getting power. Our buffer's still good. These are still just sitting there. Okay, so fluid importer. Now, my concern is, how do we tell it which fluid? Can we use a bucket of lava to tell it, I want lava? No. Maybe? Yes! Victory is mine. Then we label it. Lava. And then we put it in here. So we're going to import lava. Could probably just put a blank one in there to import all fluids, because that's the only fluid that's coming out of here. Seems reasonable. I don't know, though. Whatever. Okay, and then we're going to need an item exporter. Item export. To go in And for that, we need cobble. Because we're going to export cobble into this machine. Like so. Then it will very slowly cook it into lava. Until we build the upgrades. Speaking of which, we should definitely make that upgrade, because you see how slowly it cooks the cobble. We need the lava faster than that. Super slow. Oh, we got a first pixel of it. See that first pixel? Yeah, we definitely need the upgrades. But it's a good thing we've got Invar. Hopefully we still have enough. Bronze or gold gears, glass, and redstone. Glass, redstone, gold gear, bronze gear. Bronze is too hard, so we'll use gold. Now, I really wish I could make this, but they're all kind of annoying. So Electrum is gold and silver. So Electrum, the Electrum part is fine. It's the Signalum that's kind of annoying. Unless I had a Signalum B. So copper and silver. Now need to grab them straight out of the... So we need 8 Signalum. And it makes 4 for each batch, so we need 6 copper dust and 2 silver. How do we have so much more silver than copper? What a world. It's not going to double that. So we need to take it like that. You're done, right? Good. Okay. Give me that Signalum dust. Okay, 2 redstone as well. So, bam, bam, and bam. And then we cook it. Signalum ingots. Okay, so to make this, we need Signalum. One. And 2. Then we need the or the electrum, which is just gold and silver for 2. We need 4, so we need 2 of each. Again, not a problem. 1, 2. 1, 2. Drop them in here. 1, 2. Cool. Let's make some spares. Got plenty of nether quartz, even if we need to go get more. Okay. Now, resonant. Lumium. Lumium dust is tin, silver, and glowstone. That's not a problem. Lead diamond. Ooh. Now that's getting a little costly. Alchemy. Oh, this is dang alchemy. Quite so. Okay, so let's do the Endarium first. Oh, it has to be special glass. I don't have that. I don't have that. And I don't have that. No induction smelter, no special glass. So we're not getting that next upgrade. That's fine. This one's enough. For now. Probably. I also don't know if you can put more than one of these in. That'll be something we need to look into. Because it might be that we can just put 4 of those in and we'll be great. Okay, so put it in, and now it's over here. Haha! We win! Okay, we now have something that turns cobblestone into lava. Now we need something that makes cobblestone. Okay, so let's check on the cobble gen thing first. Make sure it's reasonable, and it appears to be. Now, this is where we run into trouble. We need colored dyes. Hopefully, we have the right flowers. So how much black do we have? 800! We're doing all right. Okay. Inventory is a little full. Okay, we need green. I don't see red. Do we not have any red mystical flowers? How do we not have any red mystical flowers? Can I turn this rose bush into red? I can! Let's go. So take one of these, one of those. these. Oh, right. We need the leaves. So one of these, those, one of these. Oh, wait, it needs to be blue dye, not lapis. Blue, green, red, stick, diamond. Plonk. Plonk. And we didn't have blue. Okay, regular old pedestal. Stone and stone slabs. Alright, we're already mostly here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then slabify a few. Oh, I needed more stone, didn't I? I need more. Can I just reconstitute it? Brilliant. It's totally how physics works. Okay, pedestal. Now, we might need a second pedestal. We'll see whether or not the thing can link to it. Then we need... That's easy. Stick and gold. And then cobblegen requires a bucket of this. And a bucket of that. Bucket of this, bucket of that. Voila! Cobble generator. We're going to need some more logic cable. Put it here. Cobblegen. And then we need... So that's energy, that's fluid. Did I use up all of my item interfaces? Well, let's count them. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So yes, we have used up all of my item interfaces. So we need another chest and a mineral minecart. Really? There we go. Chest and a mineral minecart. So now we have the item interface. Then we go in, we grab importer. Item, import. Here. And what we want to import is... yes. Now, we have a problem. We have too much cobblestone coming in. So we're going to turn this off. And so now... we're going to need to do a little bit of logic. Well, no, that's the problem, Mac. It will keep importing this stuff until everything connected to the system is full. Unless we tell it otherwise. And so now we need something that will... essentially see how much is available and just tell it to stop. Oh, so you're talking about making more than one system. Actually, there is a way. There is a much better way than what I have here. Now, this is just a container in the system. And so now it'll just pull it from there whenever it needs one. So let's take these out. Wait for this one to finish. And it should pull just one. Brilliant. That is a much better solution. And it can't put anything else in here because all it can do is hold cobblestone. Much better solution. Okay, so bucket is gone. Long live the bucket. Where's my bucket? Is the bucket just gone? Bucket might just be in my inventory now. Okay, so we've got a thing making lava forever. We've got a thing making energy from lava to power the creation of the lava. But as you can see, we're losing power because our thing isn't running. So now we need to get the lava into a bucket. And so that is from a fluid encapsulator. So glass, machine frame, bucket, copper gears, and redstone flux coil. Might have to go on a copper run at some point. Two copper gears. Oof, that's half my copper. We can put this back. Fusing 3 mods together to get free energy. Yep. Okay, so we got those. Let's make those gears. put our clay back here. Let's grab some more redstone, because we're gonna need it. No, not a blast jar. Okay, 2 dust and a gold. We'll hold off on those until we need them. Another tin gear. Okay, 6 more glass. And now we have a fluid encapsulator, which will require 2 item interfaces and a fluid interface. Let's put the face facing this guy. Input, output. Brilliant. More logic cables. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to need 1 more. For power! So we're going to need the energy thing as well. And we're going to need, yeah, energy output. Need a variable card for all the time. And there it gets its energy. And now we're going to need to make more pistons to make the ins and outs. Well, we got the cobble. Cobble, planks, that, and that. Two. And then another slime. That. And then I don't remember. Ins and outs. Variables. That's what we need. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we still need to break this down. Some of these, some of those. Okay. So trouble is, it's got more than 1 input. So we need more logic cables. So we're going to need to export lava into here. So we need a fluid exporter. And a card. How about I just borrow this one? You import the lava, you export the lava. So now, this is full of lava. We've used up quite a bit of our reserve, but that's probably okay. Then we need an item exporter. To give it an empty bucket. Okay, so now it'll grab an empty bucket and fill it with lava. So we now need an item importer. For the lava bucket. Okay, item importer, lava bucket, item exporter, regular bucket, fluid exporter into here. So now all we need to do is put a bucket in the system. And so this takes the bucket, fills the bucket, sends the bucket over here. Now all we need to do is generate lava faster than we consume it. Which might require more upgrade than this currently has. But at this point, it's unclear. We're also not using a ton of energy, so it's entirely possible this will get maxed out. Before anything else happens. So yeah, these are all totally full. That's good. So the Fernator, like this is just the super basic one, generates 70 FE per tick. So 70 FE is not much. But we're also not consuming a whole lot. One of the first things we're going to end up doing is upgrading our Fernator from basic through the various tiers. And so we take our basic one, and then we turn it into a hardened one by using energized steel and hardened capacitors. And then we turn it into blazing, using blazing crystals and capacitors, which are just blaze rods and a bunch of Phi. And then we turn it niotic by using diamonds. And so it jumps from 70 Phi to 180 to 400 to 900 Phi per tick for absolutely free. And then we could just take this entire thing and multiply it out however many times we need. Or we could add in other power sources. How many ticks per bucket is a really good question. And I'm not entirely certain, but it's a lot. Yeah, so the Netherstar Mycelial generator is pretty neat looking. Where it consumes a Netherstar and generates 4,000 Phi per tick for a total of 9.6 mega Phi. The whole series is 25 mega Phi per tick. Goodness. But then again, it's only 2 minutes per star. You're gonna need a really good wither grinder to kill a wither every 2 minutes. And so it looks like we did generate more lava in the time it took to consume it, but as we upgrade our Fernator, we're going to need lava faster, because it's not that it gets more from each lava bucket, it processes it faster. So let's go and make another lava upgrade. These. Did we use up our... We've got 4 Invar left. Is that enough? I think that might be enough. Because we need 4 in the corners, and then a gold gear. That's fine. Need some glass. And some redstone. I'm just gonna upgrade it. Oh, you need to make one of these? The alloy kiln? Yeah, they're pretty good. Okay, next level for the signalum, right? Copper, silver, redstone. It seems to still be working. I'm sure it's fine. Where's number 6? There it is. Okay, there's our signalum. Ready to go. Okay, we need to not be alarmed. Good thing I have not implemented our security system yet. Oh yeah, Frog, you haven't seen the new outside yet. I took a little walk about the end and brought some things back with me. Does the alloy kiln have a bigger size? I don't think so. I think it's just a 2x2x2 multi-block. You thought I was the security system? For now, but, like, I could totally... Like, I could make an automated system. Ah, the star travel. I see. Okay. Signal gear. Wrong one. This one. Oh, goodness. Thud. 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 So, yeah, Frog, the new outside, we've got a pretty glowing pink tree over here. Lights up the whole place. Big old dragon tree. Very dark, very dangerous. This guy, the nightshade, a little unimpressive. The ether log is really nice, like the ether tree. The helical tree I like that it's helical, but it doesn't glow. So I was a little disappointed. Lacquer Grove, pretty nice, but doesn't glow. My favorite over here is the umbrella tree, which is made of slime. Boing, boing, boing. Aw, second upgrade does not improve it. What's make the dragon tree so dangerous? It's dark underneath of it. You can't see it with my night vision goggles on, but let me go show you. It is some mighty good shade. Yeah, like, you don't necessarily get the sense of scale all the time, but it is an enormous tree. And all the leaves block the light. Same is true with this guy over here. He's not quite as big, so it's not quite as dark. But it's still dark enough. Yeah, and then you've got the chorus fruit, which is the purple, and then the blue vines, which are illumination. And so that's what I used for the elevator down here. Okay, so this upgrade does not work for that, which is fine. We don't need an upgrade for the fluid encapsulator. We will need to upgrade the fernator, though. And if we're gonna... I'm gonna save this upgrade for later. I don't think we need it on these. Yeah, I brought a cherry tree in because I needed a lot of wood for the border down here. And eventually I'll make a doorway back into where the collector crystal is, but I don't need it at the moment, so it can be how it is. So we are gaining power. It's not as fast as I would like, but we are gaining power, which is important. And I made a fantastic discovery. You can plonk on the ceiling. Yeah, I'm fairly certain if you can plonk on the ceiling, you can plonk on the walls. And you can plonk 4 things per brick, and so you can put 4 stacks of things per block of wall. This is probably particularly useful for tools. Pew goes first. Gimme goes third. Okay. Yeah, it's my fortune wand, but it's not very good at its job. At least in the situations I've tried to use it in. Okay, so that just does its thing. This just does its thing. This will eventually want to upgrade to this guy. I want to see if there are any other upgrades for it. Because there are a couple of upgrades, and I'm wondering if any of them would actually help. Doesn't really look like it. And we don't need an expanded tank. What we need is faster processing speed. And there used to be something that would help with the magma, but Mac, that is typically the case. but if we look in here, tier 2 fortune. Drop chance from mobs killed by damage and blocks that are destroyed by break. And so it combines fortune and looting depending on which thing it's attached to. And it probably is working for Enderman, just not as well as we would like. And I'm a little tempted to just make a second Magma Crucible. Because that's probably the simplest way to double the production. Because I don't know if this one alone will be able to keep up with a stronger Furnator. But I suppose we should check on the upgraded Furnator then. So, let's grab our hardened... what's-it? Energized steel. Grab this Furnator. So we need the basic Furnator. 5 and 4. So we need 9 of them, we have 2. Is there an option somewhere to see smaller icons? Jealous of my JEI? I'm not exactly certain what you mean, but it's possible that you need to come into your GUI scale. Because this is what GUI scale does. And I use the GUI scale that is best for me to play, not for all of the people at home to watch. Because I imagine it's a little difficult for y'all to see each of the little things over here. But I'm the one play. Right, so I need only 4, because we need 8 more, and it makes 2 per. So let's get zapped. The end? Zapping orb. Well, in general, the space right around the teleporters isn't too scary. And particularly in the end, the Viscal Isles, they've got Endermen, but it's not that hard to avoid looking at them. And the only thing that'll try to kill you is an Endermite. Yeah, to be fair, don't look at anything but their feet. But yeah, there's not a lot of danger in that part of the end. You can get to the cities where things try to kill you, but I don't think she has any means by which to get there. Because the portal's on an island, and I did not build a bridge. 2 small makes 1 fat. I only got 1 small. Brilliant. So we're going to need these again. We're going to need those again. Probably going to need to make more. Oh, right. Forgot about that. Well, if she's sleeping, she's not in the end anymore. But then again, I never tried to use my sleeping bag in the end. Because I know better. And when you know better, you do better. Need 2 of these. No, we only need 1 of those. Whatever. I have too many things in my inventory. Okay, now we just need that Fernator. Let's grab it from this side. Let's make room in our inventory for that lava bucket. And it probably puts your gravestone the last piece of solid ground you were on. Okay, this is not for breaking. Okay. Bench. We need 1 of these, and let's just grab the recipe. 1 hardened Fernator. Should be generating a lot faster. Brilliant. It could be, but I can't imagine the person who designed the mod would not take that into account and do something friendly, because gravestone mods are entirely about being friendly to the player. Okay, and once we get this running well, producing a lot of power, we're going to swap out this buffer for an ender cell, such that any contraptions we set up anywhere else can just be powered by this system. Also, why do I have 1 left? Seems like a strange number to have remaining. Okay, and eventually, we're also going to expand this system to include the stone bins right here, the sand and aquamarine, as well as the auto quarry over here. My concern, though, is if it imports from the auto quarry, it could overload the main inventory. So hopefully, if we put void upgrades on all of those barrels, it'll try to store them in the barrels and not over here. And then void them if there's too many. So that's a thing we'll need to investigate. I'm going to upgrade this once everything's good. We might upgrade these cables and rods, because they're perfectly good for this iron, or for the steel, but they're probably insufficient for the higher grade things. And this Fernator setup is pretty good. We will likely eventually add in a few Magmators. Magmators? No. Magmators are the ones that are not efficient enough. The thermo generators. We're likely to add a few of these. The thermo plates require end access, but it's not that bad. We can get tons of blaze stuff. And so to harden it, you just add a little bit, and then blazing a little bit more. Niotic, not a problem. Once we've got power generation, we should be able to make decent thermo generators, and then you just plonk them on top of lava, and they generate a lot. Nether access, whatever sort of access I needed, we got plenty. Now, the Niotic only generates 160 per tick, and so our Hardened Fernator is already better. So anything that is pretty much free, just straight out of the gate, is not as good as something that shouldn't be free. And so if I really do need significant amounts of power, I'd be better served by upgrading the Fernator and expanding my lava production. But it looks like I am still generating lava faster than I'm burning it. And it looks like our basic cell is full. So, what the heck? Let's upgrade that. For 12? We're going to need more dielectric paste. Okay, so what was that again? We're going to need these. So yeah, we need 12 of those. We've got one up there. Not going to make a difference. They come in pairs. Okay, we're going to do this one more thing, and then I think we're going to call it a night. No, but it's the weekend. Like, I'm not expecting much. Okay, so Wait, I needed a lot more than that. I needed 12, didn't I? Just 2 more. Yeah, and any time crunch is on his end, not mine. Here I thought we needed tiny ones. Apparently we need large ones. So we need 4 of these hardened capacitors, which means we need 4 of these basic large capacitors. Apparently I made too many of the capacitors. Whatever. Can never math it correctly. Ever! Goodbye, stored energy. Oh well. Storage system is up. Lava's still increasing. At least, very least, not decreasing. And worst case, we make another Magma Crucible, double our lava production, because we're not going to run out of cobble. And this fluid encapsulator, it's pretty darn quick. Now, the only concern I have is that any bucket that gets into the system will be filled with lava. So we need to not store any buckets in this system. Which is probably fine. Yeah, might make a closed loop, might make something that just stores a bucket. And make this not part of the storage system. Because it doesn't need to be. But then I'll have to make sure that any of our wires don't get crossed. Like, put another pedestal in here, just have it be a place for the bucket. But yeah, definitely good enough for now. It's charging that up. We refilled that, and our lava is back to normal. It looks like we might be running at a deficit now. So, yes, most likely, since it seems unwise to connect this to the main system, once we have an ender cell, we'll move this whole setup somewhere else and have a reactor room somewhere out there and ender cell it over to this and over to any other machines that need the power. But for the sake of testing and making sure it works, this seems pretty good. And I was also thinking we might want to make an ender tank. For the lava, such that we could then always be able to access this free lava generation from somewhere else if we need the occasional bucket of lava. But yeah, it's a good day's work. Made a nice system. We killed 5 withers and planted some really nice trees. Yep, I think that's good. I'm going to call it here. I don't know if I'll have time for a stream tomorrow. Mostly depends on what I hear back from my advisor about the particular project we're working on. If it's good to go, we're good to go. If it's not, we're not. And tomorrow is a bit of a spring cleaning day as well, so I don't know what I'm going to have in the way of time or energy. But thank you all for being here. We made good progress. And MIABD, not quite yet. I was supposed to have my preliminary exam on the Ides of March, but the graduate college, well, they kind of lost my paperwork. They didn't bother to send my advisor the email that said, hey, could you sign this a second time because your name is on this form twice? And so they just got the paperwork actually officially filed. So it'll be another 0 to 8 weeks before they assign a representative from the graduate college to observe the exam. So, yeah, who knows when that's going to happen. And so I am totally not working on any of my dissertation research while waiting for this to happen. Wink. Yeah. No one's ever done it. It's against the rules. People don't do things that are against the rules. This is academia. But yeah, so worst case scenario, we'll be back Tuesday night at 8 p.m. with Frog and George playing some Stardew Valley, where we will, repair an anchor or something. Maybe set sail for high adventure. But there's a chance of another stream tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Keep an eye on the Discord. And I will see you in the next live stream of Stardew or Minecraft or Hades or who knows what. With light.